Well, hi, this is eBike Bert again on the Powers Lake Trail, another one of my favorites. As I say, they're all my favorites. I got a dog walker up here, and I don't know, I can't make it to the entrance to the trail. I'd have to go around her pretty fast. I don't want to do that. Okay. She's going straight, so we'll just head down in here. This is a lot thicker than it is. Well, I don't know if it is or not, but it seems to be a lot thicker woods than up at the Margraff's trail. Just as pretty though, it's beautiful. A lot of leaves on the ground, a lot of them are turning, but still a lot of them are just still green. Still early in the fall. What will concern me with the leaves, if the path is totally covered with leaves, I'm not worried about being able to follow the path. But what worries me with the leaves can be very slippery. Another good reason for the fat tire. And watching my speed. On your left. Thank you. I say went around him about 9 miles an hour. May seem a little fast, but it isn't. Yeah, that's not too bad. This path pretty much covered with the leaves. You can tell there's been traffic because a lot of the leaves are matted down. See, I'm watching that was a blind corner. I gotta watch it. See it now, in that sun is warm. Feels good. There's an e-bike. You know, it's not law that I have the flashing or the headlights on, but it's an extra margin of safety so people can see. This bike, when headlights on, also I have tail lights on in the back. Also I have turn signals. Oh yeah, here's a very steep grade, which I go down very slow. Because even right down here, you can probably see it's a very tight line curve. You can hear my brakes. On your hydraulics, you got your hand brakes. The left one is your front brake and the right one is your rear brake. And you learn to feather both of them. So most of your braking power is in the front, but you don't want to use that heavily. There's a couple of tenting. Oh yeah, the other thing I had extra on this bike besides the Sun Tour saddle stem with shocks on it, I put a new saddle on it, a bigger one with springs, so that gives me more cushion. My tush likes cush. In my teens in Chicago, when I was riding my big balloon tired bike, I guess I didn't care. But I'm not in my teens anymore. This is really hilly. And it's cool down here in the shade. There's some paths coming off from my right. I think it goes up into the houses and the streets there. It's probably another access. On your left. Thank you. Oh, there's my bridge. I almost, a couple of times I've gone across this or past it and missed it. I guess because I wasn't looking for it. Because that would just take me up into a neighborhood and I'd be going, oh, what am I doing? So, got a couple bikers up there. I don't want to overtake them. I think I'll get a drink of water and let them go ahead. Oh, mercy.
I don't know.
Hi, folks. Quite a bit more traffic here on a weekday. This is Wednesday. You never know. Sometimes you think Saturday and Sunday there wouldn't be any traffic, or be a lot of traffic, and there isn't any. But I usually like to ride on the weekdays. Usually there isn't a lot of other bike or foot traffic. haven't seen a whole lot of squirrels today. Usually I see, even at this time, going across the path to get down to the lake for water. I think I'm going to stop in the sun and warm up a little. Yeah, that sun is warm, feels good. Let's take the path here down Woodbury Drive. I'll stay out of the street. Well, they've currently patched the tenting on this path here, which is nice. Sun's pretty bright, but I think the best I can see my display, I'm doing about 15 to 14 mile an hour. On your left. He's got earbuds, he's listening to music or something, so I highly doubt he can hear me. So I slow down. I've had walkers jump right in front of me, even though I was ringing a bell and calling out because they had earbuds. And I was going around, and the one that particularly went around, and they jumped and started swearing at me. This is a tricky one. Tamarack and Woodbury Drive, two main drags, and the turning cars there, that's going to stack up, even though I'll have a signal to walk. So you can turn right on a red light after a stop. tour of the street here. See, I can walk, but they're turning, so I'm going to wait. And I'm going to go. If I don't, I'll never get across. Yeah, that's a mean one. I don't know how else to get around that intersection.
Wait.
Because the time it gives me a go for a walk pedestrian, the right turners are turning, and there are quite a string of them of their. There's something to point out. I'm sitting here, I'm holding my brakes. When I hold my brakes, I don't know if you can see it, but the throttle does not work. Okay. When you're holding your brakes, engaging the brakes, the throttle does not work, which is good. Looking for an e-bike, I think rotor disc brakes are a must, an absolute must. In fact, I don't know of many e-bikes that don't have it, where you will find an option. Yeah, take that trail someday. Where you find an option is hydraulic disc brakes. And for fat tire, 20-inch or 26-inch. You really do want hydraulic disc brakes. I don't think it's 100% a sail breaker, but you really want those. I've mentioned before that this is a class 2. I can have pedal assist, and I can throttle up to 20 miles an hour, and after that the pedal assist disengages, the motor disengages, and after that I don't think I want to pedal a bike that's almost 80 pounds. And in Minnesota, Class 1, 2, and 3 are all legal. Yes, legal on these paths. That was just changed this last August of 23. I'll mention again, as I've mentioned in other videos, August of 23, the Idaho stop law was enacted in Minnesota, where I do not have to stop at stop signs. I am required to slow down and yield. You know, we're gonna wait for the thing, so I'm gonna say this is eBike Bert. Say, seeing you on the trail.